guys, this is Tarot with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I am excited to do a review for the Animal Love Oracle cards by Nadine Gordon Taylor, and this is put out by Inner Traditions Bear and Company. So Inner Traditions sent this to me for review, and I got to choose from a variety of decks and books, but you guys know how much I love and adore animals, and I do work with animal medicine and all of that. So I chose to review this deck and I'm so smitten with it, so I'm happy to share it with you guys. I'll put the link for Inner Traditions down below in case you are interested in getting this deck. I don't receive any sort of compensation or anything. I'm just doing this because I genuinely love the deck. So anyway, so this is Animal Love Oracle Cards, Advice, Compassion, and Wisdom from Our Animal Mentors, written and illustrated by Nadine Gordon Taylor, who, by the way, is an intuitive artist, and she comes out of New York, and she's been doing lectures for over 30 years, and she has a couple of galleries, and her artwork is seen throughout the world. And what's interesting is the cards within this deck. If you're interested in any of the artwork, you can purchase the print. So like, let's say you come across like the monkey, I like monkeys, and you really like it, you can actually order the print, which I think is really cool. So anyway, here is the box. It's quite large, but you know, your cards are going to be held nice and safe, and it has a nice magnetic closure, so la-ti-da. And I love the kind of almost like distressed look that it has, you know. So anyway, taking a look at the guidebook, which is full color, by the way, nice glossy pages, pretty cool. So let's see, let's open her up here. Dedicated to her beautiful dog Cody, who has crossed over the Rainbow Bridge, and nice well laid out table of contents. So cute. And the message from the artist slash author, just talking about how it would really behoove us as human beings to connect with you know, animals, insects, because all together we are on this planet, you know, Mama Gaia, and it would be great if we all work together and listen to each other's messages so that we can grow, so that we can ascend, so that we can, you know, raise our vibration and raise the vibration of the earth. So it's a lovely message over here. It talks a little bit about how you could use the deck, but of course you know that you could always use it however you wish. Then it goes right into the definitions or meanings. So you get a nice long message for each of the cards, plus on each of the cards you already have these keywords there, but if you need more information, that's here. And there's a nice little affirmation that goes along with it, which I think is pretty cool. And then we get to the back here, and we have a little bit about our author here, and then how you could go about purchasing an image from the deck, one of the prints. So I haven't really seen that before, so I think that's really cool. So anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at these cards. And I love the nice yellow on the inside because it matches my front door and many things in the house, you know. I love my happy yellows. But anyway, so looking at the backs of the cards, if you do read reversals with oracle cards, obviously this would be really hard to do as a reversal, but I don't really do reversals. I can read things in the inverse position, I just don't physically have the card upside down. But very beautiful, and as you can see, it does have kind of a matte finish, so they're not terribly slippery. They do shuffle really well. And you'll see on some of the images that some of the images are sideways and some are upright, just due to the shape of the actual art, you know, how Nadine had chosen to paint. So anyway, you will see, you know, quite a bit of borders on some of the cards. Again, it was just kind of like the sizing, different sizes of her artwork. But these cards are kind of large. Let me grab a tarot card so you guys can see how large they are. So this is a card from my Star Power tarot, and so this is your standard oracle size, or sorry, tarot size. So you can see it's quite a bit wider and taller than standard tarot. So if your hands were a little bit more on the small-ish side, I would say to maybe do a top shuffle. It may be harder to do a side shuffle. Actually, I'm doing top shuffles with these cards. But let's go ahead and dive into the beautiful images. So as you can see, some of the images, like I said, are upright, some of them are sideways, and it really just depended on the size of the art that was created. So some of the borders are bigger, some of them are smaller, so there's a bit of inconsistency. That might be bothersome to some people, but I seem to be okay with it. I kind of love more if the artist's image took up the whole card, and then maybe, you know, they could have put some of the keywords, you know, maybe a little bit on the bottom of the image. But, you know, I could see, you know, wanting to have the entirety of the image, whether it was sideways or upright, you know, in the card. So it's really just kind of personal preference. And otters, oh my goodness. And her art is so beautiful that I'm just like, I want it to take up the whole card. There's just like so much extra, you know, going on. I mean, yes, you have your central image here, but like the play of colors and texture, you know, is just beautiful. I think they really capture, or she really captured the essence of the animal, but also the light they exude. You know, the manatees are basically our mermaids of the ocean. How you have this softness, this gentleness, you know, in color and brushstroke. It's just fabulous. Oh, and this little guy, he's so cute. And it's nice that there's animals, you know, from different parts of the world in here. So not just, you know, not just North American animals or South American or African or Australian, but kind of a mix, which I think is nice. And of course, the gato. That one's cool. And also, it's almost like you could see, like if you're doing like scrying or a Rorschach test, kind of like in what's going on around these central images, I think is really cool as well for some added messages. I have quite a few animal decks, by the way, and I did I think it was like my animal deck collection, but you can also check my deck reviews playlist, where this video is going to be in that playlist as well, of all my other animal decks, if you guys are interested in taking a look at those. Because I do love to have several different types of animal decks, because oftentimes different animals can be portrayed within those decks. So you have a variety of animals, plus a variety of messages. The messages aren't always the same, and with different perspective and different artwork, you can also intuit different messages as well. But I do agree with the author / artist that as a whole, as a planet, we really do need to work with our animal brethren. You know, we can't treat anything on this planet as any less. You know, we're all connected. In Mayan astrology, they say the net that binds us all is Kan. And the number 8 is the thread that is woven through all of us. It's every plant, every animal, everything, every person on this planet. And so I never want to treat animals or plants or anything as less than me, because they have a wisdom and a perspective that I lack in human form. So, oh, and by the way, there's a couple of like mystical animals in here. We have the mermaid, because we are animals too, so we're mermaids. And the unicorn, yay! our little chimpanzee friend, our silly little raccoons. Aww. And I find that these do well as, a daily draw, but also they work really well if you pair them with some tarot cards, maybe preferably a nature-based tarot, but I think any tarot deck would work with this. And they can work well in spreads, so just from my own personal experience. Hawk, that's one of my totem animals. And this one, you guys, looks like Wowly. Wowly's a puma / cougar. Coyote. All right, so at the end of all of my deck reviews, I always do a little mini reading at the very end. So not only do you get to come over, check out maybe some decks that you haven't seen before, just bathe in the beautiful high vibe artwork that a lot of these artists put into their decks. But also you get a little reading. So if this connects with you, fantastic. If not, then I hope you just enjoyed this review. So let's see. Ooh. Our message is dragonfly. You know what? I almost wore my dragonfly necklace today, but it says self-reflection, prosperity, and the inspiration of light. Let's go ahead and see what the guidebook has to say. For me personally, when I see dragonfly, it's usually if I'm needing a bit of support, like I'm feeling a little more alone or uncertain about something. To me, dragonfly always represents my ancestors, not necessarily people that I knew in this lifetime or even in this blood lifetime, but in past lifetimes as well. So to me, it's like my guides, my ancestors coming by with a little buzzing the tower of, hey, we're here and we're supporting you. So, okay, so let's find dragonfly in here. What's nice is it's all in alphabetical order. Okay, let's take a look at our message. The card you have selected shows a colorful dragonfly connecting with nature spirits. The dragonfly's mesmerizing body and iridescent wings capture the attention of all those who experience it. The dragonfly was thought to be a relative of the dragon, symbolizing power, strength, and self-confidence, which, boom, I've been working with dragon energy a lot lately, hence its name. Although it is small, it has a big message. The magic of the dragonfly lies in its ability to see around things by looking from different angles, using its ability to transform color and light by reflecting and refracting them. The dragonfly shows you that life, like light, can bend, shift, and adapt in various ways. Of course, there's more there, and then we have a nice little affirmation. I am waking up and embracing the magic and mystery of life. I have my personal dragon watching out for me and am sending me energy and strength. When I see my life situation from another angle, I gain a more objective perspective. So how awesome is that? Anyway, I hope you guys dug this review. I hope the message connects with you. Let me know your thoughts, comments, if you have this deck, if you've heard of this deck before. If you do have it, how are you using it? Is it for daily draws? Are you using it with tarot cards? I'd love to hear from you guys. But like I said, I'll put the link down below to where you can purchase this deck if you are interested. But otherwise, I hope you came by and just, got an eye full of beautiful artwork and were able to gain a wonderful message. So that's it for me, spiritual homies. If you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And if you want to catch a reading from me, head over to www.kittensweightsandtarot.com. I have a lot of different readings over there. Tarot readings, oracle readings, angel card readings, conchomancy, that's right, I read with seashells, scrying, Lenormand, lots of all kinds of different things. Plus I have my salves that I make, my room and body sprays. And if you're looking for some more witchy things, maybe head over to our other shop, Desert Cauldron. So it's a shop that is run by myself and James over at Light of Riga. So Desert Cauldron, all one word on Etsy, or if you head to our Instagram at desert.cauldron, We have a lot of handmade items, unique, one-of-a-kind items, because we believe that everybody has a very personal, unique, one-of-a-kind practice. So definitely check out those magical tools over there. We have some new things that we just added into the shop, so definitely go have a look-see. And yeah, all of my other information is down below for Patreon, for my witchy newsletter, which I send out once a month, for my Leon Mystery School, and my Mine Astrology class, which I teach. But yeah, all of that's there, and I will catch you spiritual homies later, all right? Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.